Hello and welcome to episode 22 of The Buck Stops Here, my Football Manager Mobile 2018 save with Telford United. In this episode we're going to be taking a look at the month of March, in which we've been competing in both the league and had the semi-final of the FA Trophy. So let's take a look and see how we've done. As you can see, another pretty good month for us, to put it mildly. So we started off away in the FA Trophy. Fourth round, beat Chester 2-0. Then back to the league, trip to Boston where we won 3-0. Continued in the league with a 1-0 win over Dover. First leg of the semi-final, a 3-0 win at home to Tamworth. We then lost 2-1 away at Guiseley in the league before winning the second leg of the FA Trophy semi-final 3-0 at Tamworth. And then two league games to round out the month, 3-2 win at Morecambe and a 1-0 home win against Wrexham. So let's take a look at each game in a little bit more detail, starting with the Chester game. Jake Andrews opened scoring in the 37th minute, and Joe Hewitt, stoppage time in the first half, wrapped up the win. Stats show that we were the better side throughout, which is a fair reflection. And player ratings, Kenji Gorry didn't score, but he was man of the match. Plenty of 8-7s and the 1-9 for us. Chester, mainly 6s. So a good showing, as you can see. The first team regulars stepped up here for the trophy. We then moved on. It was away at Boston. So Kenji Gorry opened scoring in the 3rd minute. Jacob Blythe started the second half, added a second. And John Marsden completed the scoring in the 52nd minute. Again, better side throughout, more chances. And 3 goals to show for it. Player ratings, Kenji Gorry, man of the match, with a goal and a rating of 9. But again, good solid performances from us. Moving on, it was then home game against Dover. 1-0 win, Kenji Gorry in the 54th minute. Again, stronger side throughout, 12 shots to their 5. They didn't manage a shot on target, but whilst we had 6 shots on target, we were just struggling to convert that into goals. Let's take a look at player ratings. I wonder who man of the match will be. Kenji Gorry, of course. Rating of 9 with a goal, but again, some good solid performances throughout as we record another win. It was then time for first leg of the trophy semi-final against Tamworth. 3-0 win for us. John Marsden with a penalty in the 6th minute. Perhaps the unlikely figure of Niall Mason in the 58th minute, doubling our lead. And then with 5 minutes to go, Regan Upton scored an own goal to give us a very comfortable first leg win. As the stats show, better side throughout, 16 shots to their 2. We had 8 on target, so maybe another goal would have been nice, but we'll certainly take that. Player ratings, John Marsden, man of the match with a rating of 9, but good showings from us throughout. It was then a midweek trip to Guiseley, heavily rotated side, 11 changes in all. So we lost Jacob Blythe to injury in the 17th minute. We then, or Shane Sutton, scored an own goal in the 30th minute. Cross came in, it looked to be going well wide, no real danger, but he nodded it in. 7 minutes later, we scored a second own goal. Jacob Marsden came out to collect the corner and somehow knocked it into his own net. So, yeah, just talk about making the job more difficult for us. And then stoppage time in the first half, Matthew Barnes-Simon pulled one back for us, but that was as good as it got. As the stats show, a very even match, but we certainly caused our own downfall in it. Player ratings. Let's just take a quick look. Man of the match went to Matthew Barnes-Homer, in fact, who came on as a substitute with the injured Jacob Blythe. So, dusted ourselves off. Reason why I played that heavily rotated with side was just to ensure that we did get the job done against Tamworth. 3-0 win, so Joe Hewitt in the 11th minute. Kenji Gorry then had a goal ruled out for offside in the 13th minute before Hewitt doubled the lead. In the 17th minute, John Marsden in the 24th minute added a third. Only blot actually was Ryan White going off injured in the 76th minute. Stats show again very much the dominant side. 13 shots to their 1, 7 shots on target. So I think they only had 3 shots on target over the entire semi-finals for both legs, and only one of those on target. So fully deserved to be progressing through to the final. Joe Hewitt, man of the match, with a rating of 10 in his 2 goals, but again, plenty of 8s for us, and those who didn't got 7s, with the exception of Hewitt. Not great for Tamworth on the whole, and subs came on and 6s throughout. So it was then away at Morecambe. Aaron Wildig opened the scoring for them in the 17th minute before Kenji Gori pulled one back or levelled on the 32nd minute. Put us into the lead on the hour. Stephen Yorston thought he'd rescued a point for them in the 81st minute before a slick passing move was finished off by Matthew Barnes-Home with 5 minutes to go. Not at our best. They had more shots on target, but we certainly made our shots on target count, I think it's fairly safe to say. Player ratings, Kenji Gori rated 10, man of the match, with his 2 goals, but good performances from both sides in a pretty even game, to be fair. So happy to come away there with a win. And then finished off the month at home against Wrexham. John Marsden missed a penalty in the 35th minute before a disastrous back pass on half time gave Joe Hewitt an empty net 20 yards out, and he made no mistake. Never happy with sort of 1-0 lead, always at a bit of a risk, but we saw it through. Player ratings, Joe Hewitt, man of the match, with a rating of 8, and his goal there being the difference between the sides. So, how does the table look following all that? We are top by 18 points. There's 18 points to play for. So, well, let's be honest, we are champions. Our goal difference is definitely worth another point. We've got a goal difference that's 43 better than Tranmere. So, bear in mind there's 6 games to go. I can't see them overhauling that in any way, shape or form. So, we can celebrate going up. We just need a point for it to be completely out of any kind of doubt. But let's be honest, it already is already. We're going to be playing league football next season. In the awards, Justin Edinburgh, Tranmere Manager of the Month. Player of the Month went to Kenji Gori, and Young Player of the Month, John Mellish of Gateshead. So let's just go back and take a look. So games that we've got left. There's Whitehawk at home in the league, where we should wrap up completely the title. We then travel to Leyton Orient for a home game against Barrow, away to Halifax, at home to Woking, and then we finish the season at home to Grimsby. And then 26th of May, we're off down to Wembley for the FA Trophy final. So this pretty much concludes episode 22. Episode 23, we'll be taking a look at the remaining league games in review. And then episode 24, I'm planning on doing a live match commentary of the FA Trophy. So looking forward to seeing you back for episode 23, where the league title will be sewn up. We've got 6 games to see if we can reach the 100-point barrier. We've already broken the 100 goals, so hopefully I'll be able to come back with good news that we have indeed gone past 100 points for the 2nd season in a row, and look forward to seeing you for that episode. Thanks for watching.